Sorry about that, guys. My game crashed after I fought that warrior. Or actually, after I drew up that warrior. I never actually got a chance to fight him. Counts as a loss for me, but not really a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and hop into this game. I've in the meantime, I've made some changes to the deck a bit just to make it a little bit different. Still follows the same principle of the rogue deck. I added some different cards in it to make it a little better. We'll see how that pans out. It's going to be a later turn payoff than... Oh, actually, I forgot to add Blade Flurry to the deck. Blade Flurry is a card that I didn't realize I didn't have. It destroys your weapon, but deals damage equal to your weapon to all your enemies. So I will get rid of... I don't want to get rid of any of these cards. Get rid of one ogre, one mage. There we go. Okay, now let's hop into the game. Sorry about that. Cool. So yeah. Sorry for that crash. I think I might have accidentally moved the window, which causes it to crash for some reason. But hopefully that will stop. So, the next thing we got is the tools for tracking win trading have improved significantly over the past few patches, and the devs will continue to improve the tools moving forward. So it's Valyria vs. Valyria, mirror match, Rogue vs. Rogue. Not liking any of these cards.
I will be your death.
So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of them. We're going second, so I'm hoping to get a Defias leader in my hand. Yep, got it. Boom. And I've added some spell power cards in here to put some late game pressure. The fan and all the rogue cards are very good. They're just not necessarily strong enough. So turn 1 Shiv right away. It's kind of a mistake because she can't Shiv my 1/1, my 2/1 that'll get summoned unless she's got a second Shiv. I'm gonna go ahead and coin up.
This is our town, scrub.
Drop our bandit. She can dagger up to take it out. Got my Spellbreaker and my Ogre. Definitely interesting card. That's something I have no problem shivving though. So I'll shiv that.
Looking at me.
I'll draw. I'll Cold Blood. Now she's got to deal with this guy. Some way or another. She could Perdition's Blade and swing. Oh, she's gonna misrate it. So her shivs are gone. I'll go ahead and drop a Geomancer. The next turn my Fan of Knives will hit for 2 if she puts out any creatures. Or she can choose to focus it again. Backstab. Get rid of those cards out of her hands. I don't really like her dealing with
I
this.
hope you like my invention.
Draw a card.
I hope you like my invention.
We got Eviscerate. Another good card. I'm gonna go ahead and just dagger up though. Swing it.
Here we go.
I will pull my other Geomancer next turn so I can drop it and then Fan of Knives on 1 turn. I think I'll Blade Flurry here, just because I don't want those guys hitting me again. Destroys my weapon and deals 2 damage to everything on her side of the field. Turn 6 I can hit really hard for 5. I think she sends out. Mountain Giant is definitely something that I don't like. Thankfully I drew into a Assassinate. It's going to destroy that instantly. Now next turn I can Ogre into a Fan of Knives, hit everything for 2. I could Ogre into an Eviscerate, hit something for 5. She's gonna sprint, draw 7 cards. Or 4 cards rather. Damn, draw 7 cards would be a lot. I'm gonna coin up. I kinda wanna play it safe.
Go.
So I'm just gonna swing.
My hand is too full.
Now she's starting to destroy cards because she's got too many in her hand. So she's gonna have to play more than one thing here.
Ready for
action!
Ready for
action! 2 for 2! Fan of Knives, just to draw again. Fan of Knives again, just to draw again. Deals nothing. I have no creatures now. That's all she's got. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and hand's almost out already. Fan of Knives. I don't want a Fan of Knives though. I'll Blade Flurry again. I got her 2 taunt creatures I couldn't swing anyway, and I really don't want to waste Ogre Magi Fan of Knives on just 2 things. She's got 9 cards in her hand, 7 cards left in her deck. We've got 6 cards in our hand and 17 cards left in our deck, so she's got a lot in her hand. Unfortunately, she started to destroy from the top of her deck. She doesn't have anything. Her Giant's gone. Hopefully she doesn't have another one. Thinking about what to do. So okay, next. The rank 1 titles will still be given in 3v3 and 5v5 in the next season, and that may change in the future. She's done. She's going to swing in. I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Your magic shall not save you. Your magic shall not.
Those are not just 0-3s that can't do anything. She can buff them with Cold Blood, if she has any Cold Bloods, but they won't swap into her hand because they were both silenced. And then next turn I can drop my Ogre into 2 Fan of Knives, which will do 3 damage to everything on her side of the field. Or I could drop an Ogre into a Fan of Knives into a... Backstab it, yeah. Should get that Ragnarok to attack me, so let's see. 4, 6, it's only 6 damage. Oh no, that's 7. It's 2 and 5 is 7.
Die, mage.
Here we go.
Now I hope my Ogre doesn't die, because I need to be able to use its spell power next turn.
I wonder.
So like we were saying, the rank 1 titles will still be given in 3v3 and 5v5 next season, but that may change in the future. The 2v2 bracket is still very popular compared to the 3v3, so it doesn't need any extra rewards right now. Most players that are doing 2v2 are interested in gear and not so much in titles. Now I really wish that I had my a slime in this deck, which I don't. I don't have any minions. I could draw. Too little, too late though.
Here we go.
She's got 2 more damage in her hand, she wins. This is a close game, regardless. I think we may have won.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Yep.
Well, here we go.
So we beat a rogue deck with a lot of cards, a lot of legendaries, fast draw, epics. She wasn't able to really put out the long-term sustainability though, so she lost that one. And join me next time, as I think we're going to get our 5th win. Yep, our 5th win next game.